Hello everyone, in this video we're going to explore the basic constructions of geometry. Alright, first we're going to talk about the compass. A compass is a geometric tool used to draw circles and parts of the circles called arcs. Alright, so here's the compass. This one is called the compass needle. This one is called the compass pencil. This one is called the hinge. Next one, construction. A construction is a geometric figure drawn using a straight edge and a compass. Alright, so in this lesson, we only use a straight edge and a compass. That's it. A straight edge is a ruler with no markings on it. Alright, so this one is the straight edge. Next one, perpendicular bisector. If a segment is a line, segment or a ray that is perpendicular to the segment at its midpoint. Alright, so for example, I have the line segment AB right here. And I have the midpoint M right here, right? And I have the perpendicular line right here. So I have the right angle right here. And I have AM congruent to BM. This is called perpendicular bisector. Now next one, perpendicular lines. Perpendicular lines are two lines that intersect to form a right angle. So I have the first line right here and the second line right here. And these two lines form a right angle. That's it, right? Now example number 1, we're going to learn how to construct congruent segments. Use a straight edge and a compass to construct a segment congruent to the given segment. So given segment AB right here, we need to construct the new segment CD, right? Such that CD right here congruent to AB, right? So without using the marking rulers, how can we construct this one using the straight edge and a compass, right? So I have the line segment right here, right? Now the first step I need to do is to use a straight edge to draw a ray with endpoint C, right? Now step number 2, I'm going to bring up the compass, right? So it's going to be right here. I'm going to print this compass over here. I'm going to open the compass to the length of AB, right? So it could be like this, where the compass needle at point A and compass pencil at point B, right here, right? Now step number 3, I'm going to keep the same compass setting, right? I'm going to move over here, where the compass needle at point C, and I'm going to draw an arc right here, right? Then I have the new intersection point. I call this point at point D, right? So I just literally constructed a line segment CD such that CD congruent to AB. Now example number 2, we're going to learn how to construct or copy congruent angles using a straight edge and a compass to construct congruent angles. Now given angle A right here, we need to construct the new angle S such that the measure of angle S congruent to the measure of angle A. We're going to use a straight edge to draw a ray with endpoint S, right? So we're going to do exactly the same thing as the first example, right? Alright, now step number 2, we're going to bring up the compass. We're going to open the compass. We're going to put the compass needle at point A. We're going to draw an arc. This arc intersects two rays right here at point B and point C. Now step number 3, with the same compass setting. Alright, so this one is the compass setting, don't change it. Move it over here at point S, right? Put the compass needle on point S. Draw an arc and label its point of intersection with the ray as R. Right? So we're going to draw an arc. This point is point R. Right here. Now step number 4. We're going to move the compass to the point B right here. Then we're going to open the compass setting such that compass pencil is on point C. Now we're going to keep the same compass setting. We're going to move over here. We're going to put the compass needle on point R. Then we're going to draw an arc. This arc intersects the O arcs at point T. The last step, we're going to use the straight edge to connect S and T. Then we have the new angles right here. This angle right here is called RST. This one congruent to BAC. Now, example number 3, we're going to learn how to construct a segment bisector. Alright, given the line segment AB, we need to construct the line CD so that line CD is a bisector of AB, right? Bisector means you're gonna split AB in half using CD, right? So for example, you're gonna split this one in half, right? So you have point M right here as the midpoint of AB, right? So how do we do it? You're gonna print up the compass. Open the compass. Now you're gonna put the compass needle at point A. Then you're gonna draw an arc right here. Now you're gonna keep the same compass setting. You're gonna move compass to point B, such that the compass needle on point B. You're gonna draw another arc right here. Now you're gonna change the compass setting. Put the compass needle at point B. At this time, you're gonna open the compass setting bigger than the old one, so it could be like this. Then you're gonna draw another arc right here. Alright. Now you're gonna keep the same compass setting. You're gonna move the compass needle to point A. Then you're gonna draw another arc right here. So you just literally have two intersection points, escape C and D right here. Now you're gonna use the straight edge to connect C and D. Finally, you have CD bisect AB. Or you can say AM congruent to BM. You cannot say AB bisect CD. That's completely wrong. Example number 4. Construct a perpendicular bisector. Given the line segment AB, we need to construct a line SY so that line SY is the perpendicular bisector of AB. Alright, for example, I have the point M as the midpoint of AB, and I have the line SY right here, right? So I have the 90 degrees right here, and AM congruent to BM, right? This is S and this is Y. So this is how we need to do, right? Now we're going to bring up the compass. Open the compass. Alright, we're going to put the compass needle at point A. Now we need to open the compass setting such that the compass setting is bigger than half of AB. Right, so it could be like this. Now I'm going to draw an arc. Now I'm going to keep the same compass setting. I'm going to move the compass needle to point B. And I just switch this one. I'm going to draw another arc right here. Alright, so I just remove the compass. And I have the point of intersections right here. I'm going to call this one X and this one Y. I'm going to use the straight edge to connect X and Y. XY makes a right angle with AB, right? XY intersect AB at point M, right? So we have AM right here congruent to BM, right? So basically you have XY perpendicular to AB, right? And AM congruent to BM, right? And this is how perpendicular bisector looks like. Now let's move on to example number 5. Construct a perpendicular line to a given line at a point on the line. Given the line K right here and a point A on line K right here, you need to construct a new line that's called AZ, such that AZ is perpendicular to the line K right here at point A. So you're going to construct the line AC right here, right? Perpendicular. So how do we do it? I'm going to open the compass. I'm going to put the compass needle at point A. I'm going to keep the same compass setting like this. I'm going to draw an arc right here. Then I'm going to switch this one to another side. I'm going to draw the new arc right here. I'm call this one S, call this one is Y, right? Now next step, I'm going to move the compass needle at point Y. I'm going to open the compass setting a little bit bigger. Alright, I'm going to draw another arc right here. I'm going to do exactly the same thing with point S. So I'm going to move the compass needle to point S, right? And I'm going to switch this one to another side and rotate this one up over here. Draw another arc right here, right? Then I just remove the compass. Now I'm going to use the straight edge to connect point A and the intersection points right here. I call this intersection point as point C. So now I just have the line AC that perpendicular to line K right here. Now let's move on to example number 6. Construct a perpendicular line to a given line at a point not on the line. Alright, so you see that example number 6 is slightly different from example number 5. Example number 5, point A is right here, right? Number 6, point A is somewhere right here, or right here, or right here, right? So how do we do it? We're going to open the compass setting. Rotate this one down. You're going to put the compass needle at point A. Now you need to open the compass setting such that it's going to be bigger than the distance from A to the line M, right? Then you're going to draw an arc. Now this arc intersects the line M at point S and Y, right? Now I'm going to bring the compass needle to point Y. Rotate the compass down over here. You're going to draw another arc right here. Keep the same compass setting and then move the compass needle to point S right here. Then you're going to draw another arc right here. Now you have the new intersection Z. Then I'm gonna use the straight edge, connect A and C. So I just have the new line AC that perpendicular to line M, right? Example number 7. Construct the angle bisector. So given the angle A, we need to construct the ray AD like this, such that ray AD split the angle A into two halves right here, right? I call the angle A1, angle A2. So I have the angle A1 congruent to the angle A2, right? In other words, AD is the angle bisector of angle A. You're going to open the compass. Put the compass needle at point A. You're going to draw an arc so that this arc intersects the ray AS right here at point B and ray AY right here at point C. Now you're going to keep the same compass setting. You're going to move the compass needle to point C right here. You're going to draw another arc right here. And you're going to move the compass needle to point B. You're going to draw another arc right here. I have the new intersection point. I call this point C. Then I'm going to use the straight edge to connect AC. Then AC is the angle bisector of angle BAC. Example number 8. Construct a line parallel to a given line through a point not on the given line. Alright, so you given the line M right here and a point A not on the line M. Now you're going to construct a line K passing point A and parallel to line M, right? So how do we do it? Now first step, you're going to use a straight edge to sketch a line that pass the point A and intersect the line M at point B. Now next step, I'm going to bring up the compass. I'm going to put the compass needle at point B. Then I'm going to draw an arc. Now this arc intersects the line AB at point K. And this one point Q. I'm going to move the compass needle to point A. Then I'm going to draw another arc right here. Now I have the new intersection point right here. I'm going to call this one as point T. Now I'm going to move the compass needle back to point K. Then rotate this compass clockwise direction. Then I'm going to adjust the compass setting so that the compass pencil is on point Q. Now I'm going to move the compass needle to point T. Then I'm going to draw a new arc right here. So I have the new intersection point. I'm going to call this point as point C. Now I'm going to use the straight edge to connect AC. The line AC parallel to line M right here. Example number 9. We're going to learn how to double an angle. So given the angle ABC, we're going to construct a new angle such that this new angle is 2 times the angle ABC. Right? So how do we do it? We're going to put the compass needle at point B. We're going to open the compass setting. We're going to draw an arc right here. So you have 2 new intersections right here, right? I call this M. I call this N, right? Now I'm gonna move the needle to point M. Rotate this one clockwise direction. Then I'm gonna adjust the compass setting such that the compass pencil is on point N. Alright, now I keep the same compass setting. I'm gonna rotate this one counterclockwise direction. I'm gonna draw another arc right here. Right, I have the new intersection right here. I call this point as point T. Right, now I'm gonna use the straight edge to connect BT. And observe that this angle right here congruent to this angle. Then the new angle TBC is twice the angle ABC. And it's good time to stop. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember that if you failing to prepare, you're preparing to fail.
We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals they take us higher. The night's young and it's just begun as she puts her hand in mine.